It's not the getting older that I mind so much, it's the aging. Welcome back, friends. Happy Monday, right off the bat. So, for the last, it's got to be 2 years or more, I've ended every video, except for one that I can think of, with be nice, work hard, ride bikes, play music when you can. And I've been thinking about that for the last couple of weeks, and like a lot of things, when I use we, I really, in large part, mean me. So, be nice is more me telling me to be nice. Not that I'm not nice, but I'm not the type of person that walks around with a smile on his face all the time. My mouth kind of naturally turns down, and I can come off as a bit terse. So it's me telling me to be nice. And, I think we all could stand to be a little nicer to one another. Work hard. Same thing. Although I can't imagine that on my deathbed I'm going to look back and say, gee, I wish I had worked harder. Ride bikes kind of goes without saying. Doesn't need any explanation. Play music when you can. One, because it's fun, and two, it's good for your brain. And the next time you're sitting on a beach and somebody starts passing a ukulele along, you can strum a few chords or maybe play a little song. So we've got a lot of new people that have come to the channel over the last month or so. So that's my explanation, and the fact that, more than half the people don't watch to the end of the video. So that's a little explanation for that. I thought, as I was getting older, that if I did nothing else other than just ride my bike for as long as I could, that would be enough. And what I have come to find out is that it really isn't. Not that that's all I want to do, but I think it's going to require a lot more than that. 70% of the people that watch these videos are between 25 and 64, and well over half are 35 to 54. So before you 30-year-olds click off and say, this isn't for me, just know that if I had started paying attention to this when I was in my 30s, I likely wouldn't be having some of the issues that I'm having now. What am I talking about? So a couple of months ago, I had a calf issue. Turns out it wasn't a calf. It was my piriformis. 2 weeks ago, I was having what I thought were back spasms. Turns out, not my back. It's my hip flexors, which are pathetically weak and just kind of wreaking havoc in and amongst the whole posterior chain, and it's presenting as back issues. So my helpful words of advice for all of you friends out there today is, if you're not already, get yourself on some sort of stretching program and do some, at the very least, body weight strength exercises. There are a myriad of YouTube videos out there that can kind of show you some things and help you kind of put some things together for yourself. If you're having issues, find yourself I guess at the very least a sports med doctor, some kind of a physical therapist. I think they're calling them now movement specialists. I remember when we used to just call them gym teachers. That's a joke. Put together some kind of routine that you can do, three times a week. It's going to pay dividends in the long run. I, for one, at the risk of misinterpreting one of the most famous poems of all time, I, for one, do not plan on going quietly into that good night. I want to be as active as I can for as long as I can. And that's going to require doing more than riding my bicycle. I hope something good happens to you today.